Hello everybody, what is happening? Welcome back. We are playing Starfield. I did not finish picking this lock. We are trying to discover if the old world has anything for us. We were sent here on a mysterious mission by the emissary, who is Sarah from an alternate timeline where we died, which is a little freaky, not gonna lie. But we are hopefully gonna find out what the secrets are today. An antique videotape. Yeah, I could sell that. Suppressed calibrated old earth shotgun. Get the trauma pack. Right. We don't need to go through there. This didn't have anything in it and still doesn't. So this way. Ah, we're in 0G. I remember this bit. We are fast approaching the point where I got fed up with the original game. And I have to say, it's gripped me a lot better this time round. Much, much better. It's been good fun, this. So there's an artifact in here. You can see it just there on that table. And that seems to be responsible for all the funky gravity that we've got going on here. As you can see, it's caused 0G here, which is not possible on Earth's surface because of where we are in the solar system. The surface might be lifeless, but that doesn't make it a 0G. Expert locks, I can do them. Maybe. Ah yeah, that one just doesn't fit. Neither does that one. That one does though. What do we do? Go for that and then this one here. Do that one. No, don't do that one. Maybe do that one. Okay, so now it's feeling weird now. You know what? We're gonna use an auto slot. Here we go. Boom. Done.
Why did you want to do that? I imagine it was not part of your training as a miner.
I wasn't always a miner. The NASA maintenance key. I think that's the one that we need to be able to get into where the experiment's taking place. Yeah, it is. We go in here. You'd be a bit screwed if you didn't have that key. Or maybe not, and Razor's just come through there, no bother. Sadly here we have Victor Aziza, who is the, if you remember, this is the head of this project. He has died here, looks like he's been dead for a while as well. The prototype drive. Pause that and give that a quick read.
I never actually got to visit your labs back when we were working on the grav drive projects. Seems like ancient history now. Only thing we're doing these days is launching weather satellites. Guess this is as good a retirement as any. Now, Project Demeter, you want our help manufacturing scanners to better track these new meteorological patterns we're seeing.
Our guess is that the poles might be naturally shifting, causing some gravitational fluctuations that are throwing off our old models.
Why do you need the scanning tolerances to be so small? What are you trying to find? want to be sure. It's not like we're doing much these days anyway. The glory days are over. Why not give ourselves a challenge before they write us off in the history books?
Well, as requested, the astrophysics team has done a full analysis of the data you provided us. The measurements of the Earth's magnetosphere show clear signs of fluctuation, often in correlation to the periods of frequent and large gravity wave spikes emanating from the Moon. These gravity waves seem to be affecting the magnetic shield provided by the Earth's inner core, and may be affecting the core itself, given the proximity to the source. The change rate is increasing exponentially. As our magnetosphere falters, its ability to protect us from the sun's solar wind falters. Beyond the devastating effect of solar radiation, this will lead to something more dire: the sputtering or stripping away of our atmosphere. This has happened before to Mars, a planet studied since the earliest days of space to see into Earth's possible future. We are afraid this future may be closer than we ever thought imaginable. Oh dear.
I know what I'm seeing, Victor. The data coming back from the satellites is very clear. It's the grav drives.
All those jumps from the moon. At this rate, Earth's atmosphere is going to start sputtering out into space. Can the drives be fixed? I'm working on some designs that should discreetly solve the problem, under the guise of an emergency update to the fueling pumps.
We're talking about the end of Earth, and you're trying to be subtle about it.
Judith, the last thing we need is people losing faith in grav drive technology. That might be our only option.
To what? Are you seriously saying we should abandon Earth?
The timeline is under 50 years. A blink of an eye for a planet, but more than enough time for a human exodus.
And what do we tell people?
We say it's an act of God, one that science has found a solution for. Time for humanity to take its place in the stars.
You knew, didn't you? You lied to me. All this time, I dedicated my life to this discovery, Victor. And you knew we were going to kill off our planet?
Dun, dun, dun.
You haven't seen the future I've seen. There's an infinite expanse of promise out there. A meteor could hit Earth, a plague, another world war. Colonizing other galaxies secures humanity's future for all coming generations, across all time.
At the expense of our home.
Stop it, both of you. All that matters is building enough ships to get everyone off this planet. And we need to start now. I'll draft up a statement. We'll need to address the entire international community. I'm sorry, Judith.
There isn't a planet in this universe that will be far enough away from you, Victor. We are never speaking again after this is over.
Pardon me. Excuse me, I was just about to speak there. And there we have it. There is the big secret. That the grav drive technology came from technology that is so advanced that we didn't understand it well enough to understand the effect it was going to have. Perfecting the grav drive technology and all the grav jumps in our solar system, between the moon and back especially, caused such gravitational spikes that it destroyed Earth's magnetosphere and opened Earth up to become a second Mars, basically a planet rinsed by solar radiation and solar winds. No atmosphere, the atmosphere just quietly sputtering out into space. And Victor Isa kind of knew it was coming, but he thought we had more time than we did. But with 50 years to build enough ships to evacuate humanity from the surface of the Earth, and that's it. We are a big population, you can understand why.
My
Judith
name is Dr.
raging.
Victor Isa. And if you're listening to this, then you probably already know the truth. I was young when I first headed the retrieval team of an odd gravitational anomaly on Mars. But I kept what really happened that day hidden from everyone except one other person. Even she didn't believe me at first. But I have no reason to lie to anyone now, so I hope you'll accept this confession, whoever you are. When I touched the anomaly, I experienced 12 days of lost time. I met myself. He told me everything that has since come true. The grav drive equations, the tests on the moon, Earth's atmosphere sputtering away because of what we had done. But he also told me about a city thriving on a planet orbiting a distant star.
How did we not see it before
art,
now?
music, lifestyles evolving and shining brightly across all of space. What price would I be willing to pay for that future? Maybe you don't believe me. Maybe Judith was right and I'm just a coward who wants to believe his mistakes were justified. But everyone has forgotten about the real origins of the grav drive, this artifact from Mars. I hope you make better use of it than I did.
So, it's kind of difficult to judge him because if he came back to warn humanity, then the reason he came back to warn humanity was because he knew already what was going to happen. So it must have happened. This is where, like, when you're thinking about alternate realities and things like that, this is where it gets a bit strange and messes with your head. In order for his prophecy to come true, then it has to have already happened. It can't have not happened. Let's go here, actually. Yeah. But that doesn't work for it. This does. There we go. Sorry, I was distracted by that. So it's a self-fulfilling prophecy. We must have either discovered something, or the disaster on the moon must have been going to happen. And his alternate self has come back and given humanity a dire warning. He chose to keep the vast majority of it a secret, and instead they've been working on projects to save humanity, the grav drive. Because if we can travel farther through space faster, then we can reach other Earth-like planets that are beyond us just now. There are other possible Earth-like planets outside our solar system that have been seen through telescopes. Right, let's auto slot. Or not. Strange. Sorry guys, bear with me a minute, I can't do two things at once. Right, so that's done that. Let me do that. There's that one. Single one down here. plot hasn't worked this time. So we're just going to leave this now. Because my brain isn't working for both and I really want to get this episode. I don't want this episode just to be me sitting in front of a lockpick scanner. So. And I also keep forgetting to finish my sentences. So yeah, he's come back, warned us that Earth's atmosphere is going to fail. Warned us that the grav drive technology is not only dangerous but may be our only hope. I have to jump across here. There we go. Here we go.
Constellation, we've arrived on the surface of Earth. We need to discuss what you found.
And it looks like other Starborn got here before us. So, you might have company.
So we're gonna have to fight our way out. That's fine. Don't mind a wee fight. I'm armed for it, so... Oh no! Ouch.
The wisest decision.
Nobody laughed, that hurt. This way. And then up again.
We are gone.
Did he just sword me? Where's the other one? Thought there were two here. You'll love me a wee jewel. Had to do that. Jump 10 times while in combat. I think that's broken. I don't think you're meant to be able to do that. Sheer bullet. Pistols is where I put some of my points after all, so I might as well. Right. Up here we go as well. Oh. Another one's just appeared, I saw him. There he is.
My own eyes, it's still hard to see.
Where to now? Switch the power out. God damn it. Few more Starborn, I think. Can't remember how many appear. There are a few. You get a few fights in here. Yeah, there's nothing in there I want. Time to go back. I think it's this way. Yes. Yes. Everybody's here. Here's a mag. Mag pulse. Is that Andreja? Yes. Where's this other asshole? Up above me. Yeah, there. Don't know where he got that move from. Where is he? It's down here now, isn't it?
You can't hope to win.
I wish there was like a healing power, but I haven't found one so far. Just stick to my trauma kits and med kits now. But yeah, the very technology that saved humanity also damned humanity. But I think humanity was going to die anyway, because for someone from the multiverse to come to him, for him himself to come from the multiverse and talk to himself and say, Earth's in danger, you're gonna need this technology to escape it, then something must have been gonna happen anyway. But we've destroyed our home planet with the very technology that was gonna save us, and it's quite... It's quite a twist to realise that the stuff that we've been using to fly over the galaxy destroyed Earth. The early versions of the grav drives were broken. Here we go. I can't remember where I left my car. Over there.
To think that towers like this were once absolutely essential to ensuring our survival. And now here they are, buried and forgotten.
Do you understand now why I asked you to come here? The artifacts unlocked the secret of interstellar travel, at the cost of Earth.
An easy trade, honestly. Why have one world when you can have all
Yeah, but
the
this is
settled
like the whole world.
systems?
To be fair, we gained much more than just grav drives. Some more than others.
Assuming we weren't going to lose it anyway. War.
Don't you see? The power of how many would have chosen Earth? What?
You see the hypocrisy in what the emissary is saying.
In the wrong hands, the power of the artifacts can make...
It seems somewhat hypocritical to argue that only by becoming starborn in the first place.
Join me, old friend.
Oh, no, you don't. You're not his... Okay. I couldn't win you over on philosophy. And you might not understand why, but...
Emissary.
I am not...
Thank you.
Well, can't say.
The buried temple.
You're lucky I'm a man of...
Stay for a moment. You must have questions about what happens next. We won't be able to go to the buried temple right away. There are still... You'll need to work with your colleague.
Okay.
There's always a final artifact in a specific temple. Expect anything and everything. Other starborn, human mercenaries, and defenses, alien... He and I have made a number of agreements. We let him go. In exchange,
Okay.
I'll meet you in orbit above the buried temple. All the other artifacts need to be... I'll be bringing mine. The hunter will be bringing...
Okay. So, I don't know if we got 1 or 2 levels there. I think we got 2 whole levels for doing that. So, we go across here. We can do security. And can't do piloting yet. Not really that fussed on the boost packs. What else? Yeah, probably put some points into that, to be fair. Right. So, the mission now is... Final glimpses. Back to the lodge. I know I skipped some of the dialogue there, but none of it's really that important. They haven't told us anything we didn't already know. If you're determined though, I didn't skip it that fast that you can go back and pause it and read it, but I just want to get completed now. I feel like I've been playing Starfield for ages.
So many people, all in one place. I still cannot feel entirely comfortable.
I may not quite enjoy New Atlantis, but this... this is much better.
Mateo told us about your pilgrim's voyage.
You found it, didn't you? The meaning of unity. Wait, say that again? Multiple universes?
Yep.
You can't possibly mean what I think you mean.
Hate to be the responsible one, but the big bombshell of what we're actually building here might need another second to sink in. Want to go over this whole multiple universe thing for everyone?
Yes, I wouldn't mind a little more detail.
Okay.
Explains why the Starborn want the artifact so bad. Get them all and you've got a gateway to infinity.
Yep.
I don't even want to think about the physiological changes you'd need to travel between universes. Plus what it would do to the mind? Enlightenment? Or oblivion? Like the Hunter.
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing to your god that might exist. And you're second-guessing it?
Of course he is.
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation. You're right. This is a lot to take in.
It is.
Guess a little time to get our heads straight wouldn't hurt. But you know where I'll want to be when everyone's ready. Front and center.
Not to make a sharp turn in a grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking. Let me know when you're ready to follow up on what it's seen. These last glimpses from the eye are from the farthest fringes of known space. Could be the only remaining pieces outside the hands of the Starborn. Catch a smile out there.
So, my grav drive, or at least the grav drive on the Mantis, may not be able to make that. I think the one on the Star Eagle can. And that's what we're going to be taking anyway. I'll light that one up. This. Too many laws. Should just have time to change the ship over in this one.
Anything I can help you?
Let's see if there's anything I can sell. Oh, I'm good. Seem to have a lot of resources on the game, but the cargo.
Hey, what can I do for you? Sure, have at it.
I want the Star Eagle. There we go. That is now the home ship. Has a far better cargo capacity. Right. Also has more crew stations, but I can't take advantage of that because I don't have a high enough leadership skill.
He seems to be where we left it.
Ship's hold. This is where I left all my space cowboy stuff. No. Put it in the captain's locker. No. Have I just lost those guns then? That's shitty. The gun that I got from the guns that I got from the thingy are all gone. Fantastic. Well, it's not like I've lost them forever. I can always get them again. I think they go back to wherever I got them from in the first place. I am going to quickly check my crew. Currently I've got Andreja and Vasco. That's me got everybody that I can, but it also gives me extra benefits too. Coming in the next episode, we will be getting the last of the artifacts